Hey everyone, this is Jay Fernie. This is Broadcast or Die, one of my little new additions where I'm kind of talking about daily events, my life, and things I see and things that are going on. I don't know, it's just something to do. Just, we all need something to do, right? This will also be broadcast on YouTube. Yeah, on Kamper Killer, and with no music, because I can't have music on there, other people's music. So, anyway, you can kind of see I'm a little unkempt on there if you're watching on YouTube, but hanging in there. Yeah. Anyway, what is going on today? Let's see, it's Wednesday, the 7th of December. On this day in history, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor on this day. Wow. 1941. A few years ago. Eh? Eh? Yeah. It's okay, I'm turning Canadian. Maybe not. Let me get here to the YouTube channel. We're going to talk a little bit about things that are happening with channels that I watch, and a little bit of what's going on just in general, what's trending on YouTube. And it is, of course, influenced by the things that you watch. Then they send you more shows of things you might like. So it's one of those things where what I see, maybe trending, I guess, is trending for everybody. I guess. I don't really know. That algorithm, hard to say exactly what it would do. Is it just the hottest things that everybody's looking at? So maybe we'd all see the same thing? Could be. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's get into it, I guess, a little bit. I've also got to pick little background music here for us to listen to. Something unobtrusive. Yeah. Like Black Sabbath or something, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Not bad manners, good dinner. Really? I'm gonna just throw a couple songs up here. Just anything. We're not gonna do a real long show here. Just gonna kind of check in, really. Oh, I forgot to pull the music down on that channel. Alright. It was nice. A little background Black Sabbath. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, so the top 10 things on YouTube. Right now, YouTube Rewind is the number one thing. So they're promoting themselves as the trending thing on YouTube, which is hilarious. YouTube Rewind or YouTube Spotlight. That's hilarious. Honest Trailers is promoting Suicide Squad. That's number 2. I'm not interested in any of that stuff. Message to Breitbart from weather.com. The Weather Channel is trending. I don't, whatever. The Weather Channel is trending? I was listening to it here. I don't get it. I can't imagine. We must have a really boring day when the Weather Channel is trending on YouTube. Number 5, Starboy, live from Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2016 in Paris, France. The Weekend Vivo has posted that. And they're number 5, and I don't think Starboy featuring Daft Punk, not anything I would listen to. Sorry, I'm into classic rock and stuff like that. Even maybe some metal or some real easy listening stuff. Maybe old Western music, not even country Western, but Western. But diversified songs. I don't listen to any of that. Yeah. Anyway, my choice. Lady Gaga, A Million Reasons, live from Victoria's Secret fashion show. Lady Gaga Vivo is number 6, right? Is that number 6? Yeah, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's number 5. Number 6, Larson. That must be Philip Larson was stretchered off, out cold after hit by a player named Taylor Hall on the ice behind the Canucks net. So I don't know who they were playing, but anyway, someone got stretchered off. So that was a hard hit, because those guys are tougher than tough. Number 7, it's Trying Not to Laugh at Beavers. Okay. Reporters trying not to laugh at beaver story and can't stop laughing. So, beavers are funny, I guess. Is it the reference to female anatomy? Being a beaver? Or what? I don't know. I haven't watched it. I'm just talking about it. I see it trending. I mean, wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's number 7. Extremely Goofy Movie. Extremely Goofy Movie. Disney-cember. Okay. So, from Channel Awesome has number 8 spot of an extremely goofy movie. I guess it has to do with Goofy, the Disney character. The Goofs are back, and they're back for more zaniness to an extreme. Doug takes a look at an extreme goofy movie. So it's a movie review. Okay. Wow, this is a really sad day in YouTube, because this is disgusting. Anyway, everything wrong with Finding Dory in 16 minutes or less. So another movie critique, obviously not favorable. Well, and number 10, The Circle. Its official trailer is number 10. It's an Emma Watson movie. That's the actress from Harry Potter. And starring Karen Gillan, Emma Watson, Tom Hanks. Wow. Could be interesting. Yeah, I love Tom Hanks. Big Tom Hanks fan over here. Emma Watson's not hard to look at. Not at all. So we got a little teaser. It's number 10. You can look that up. The Circle official trailer dash teaser 2017. So cool stuff. I'm going to go on to number 11 and just let you know that family meeting with Vice President Joe Biden. Late Show with Stephen Colbert has a meeting with President Joe Biden. So, wow, that's number 11. Who cares about Joe Biden? He's not a lame duck president. He's a lame duck vice president. Boy. Woo! Just so you know, number 14 or 15 is Man Punches a Kangaroo in the Face to rescue his dog. I don't think it's real. I think it's a joke. Anyway, that's what's going on YouTube today. Of the people that I follow, There is Miss Allie Knight, and that's spelled Allie space Knight. And Allie is a truck driver for Prime Incorporated, a large trucking outfit out of Montana, I believe. And she she's been doing her own podcast type thing from her truck and showing truck driving from a female perspective, and she's a very cautious, safe driver, very pro trucking, and doesn't. She's very quick to call other drivers idiots. I think it's always funny because I was kind of felt that way myself. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? What are you, don't go over that. She just goes on and on. Anyway, she talks to herself a lot, and she's from Boston, Massachusetts, and she's quirky and funny in her own way. She's traveling around with her cat for a long time, and now she has kind of a new job in the company, but it's not really well defined. But she goes to a lot of the truckers and trade shows for trucks and stuff, and they made her truck all real pretty and gets to drive around, and it's named Lazarus is the name of her truck. Anyway, she recently bought a new car and set herself up in an apartment in Montana, and she got a little corgi dog, and his name is Jet. And so interesting if you like that kind of stuff. She's got hundreds, probably hundreds of videos, and Allie Knight, and kind of interesting to watch. One of the things I like, I was a truck driver for on and off for 20 some odd years, and it's kind of nice to see more trucking stuff and the way things are changing. A lot of automatics in the truck and stuff like that. But anyway, kind of glad I'm not doing trucking myself. Then one of the others that I've been watching, good old Chandler Dickinson. I'm not sure where he's out of exactly. He's got an awesome accent, and he does not have what I would call strong skills in blacksmithing. He does all right, but and he makes a lot of stuff. He's trying to make a living from it, and then doing a YouTube channel. But he's having some dark and dismal days right now, and not dealing with life very well. Hopefully he makes it through it. This is a hard time of year for a lot of people, and his life has changed a lot over the last few years. Gone through a lot of stuff, and suffering from a little depression, so hopefully he'll make it through all that. So thumbs up to Chandler Dickinson. I hope I hope you keep going. I hope your blacksmithing skills continue to progress, and I love your you're not scared to try anything, it looks like, and I really admire that. So hopefully all that is good. Yeah, go watch it. He makes some really interesting things out of some really interesting materials. If you get a chance, check that out. Let's see. That was Finnegan's Garage. Mike Finnegan from I guess it's Roadkill Garage and Roadkill the show Roadkill. He has his own podcast and stuff he does from his house down in Georgia, and he got a new episode out, and they were comparing the weight of cast iron big blocks versus aluminum big blocks. So if you're kind of fascinated on that whole thing, they've got some great video on that. Finnegan's Garage. FINNEGAN Garage. If you don't know how to spell garage, don't worry about it. Nobody knows how. Just kidding. Anyway. What else? What else I got in here? Finnegan's Garage. That's funny. Who are my... Gone with the Winds. They're sailing around the ocean. I haven't heard from them lately. Let's see. I watched Jay Leno's Garage, and he hadn't really put anything I've been interested in lately. Jimmy DiResta. He hasn't put anything out this last few... when was the last thing? 5 days ago he put out the last thing. And it was just basically kind of talking about everything he'd been doing and how little he'd been filming it and stuff. So not much on that one to watch him build some marvelous things. Very talented man. Can make just any kind of thing out of trash and junk, and a tremendous mind for changing things into other things. Something I'm not as good with. I'm not as good at that. But we all have our the stuff that we do well and the things that we don't do very well, and yeah, it's not one of my fortes. Anyway, if you want to see someone make some really cool stuff, Jimmy DiResta, and that's JIMMYDIRESTA, and he's really fun to check out. A lot of stuff going on. Let's see. I don't remember which ones I talked about last week when I was doing this. There's another gal, German gal, has a very stark but interesting style of podcasting. She's a maker. Anyway, check her out. It's Laura, Laura, and I think it's Kamp, CAMPF. Laura Kamp, and maybe check her out stuff. She made a industrial lamp that kind of comes out from the wall on the scissor thing. It's really adorable. Anyway, check that out. She's kind of interesting, and hoping to get something from Simone. I can't pronounce her last name, but it's GIERTZ, and it doesn't pronounce out that way at all. So I think it starts with an H, the way she says it. Anyway, crazy. She's sexy and I don't know, kind of self-deprecating and a little naughty, and she's the queen of shitty robots. That's right. That's what she's self-described as. She makes shitty robots. So if you get a chance, check that out. She doesn't have a whole lot of videos, but they're quite amusing and painful. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on around the house for me. I've been last week we tore down the roofs and got them clear down to the, kind of tore down a couple RVs. Got a huge pile of trash out there to haul off, and 2 more started. To once we clean off the roof, get that in pieces, and then take the flooring off the RV. We'll be ready to sell it if it's a trailer, or ready to haul it off to the scrap if it's one of those coach chassis. And we got one of each of those to do. So another day's work and another load of trash. We'll have those two cleaned up, and then I've got 3 more trailers out in the field I need to get the plywood off of. So, and then we start on the other campers. And we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 in one row. We've got another coach Winnebago, small one. It's already gutted out, but it needs pulled down. And then we've got another fifth wheel, 27 footer. It needs to pull down. And we still have 2 pop-up campers and a little 14-foot single axle that I'm hoping to sell whole. Once we get all that down, we'll get everything cleaned up, all the mess out there, and it'll be. Then I'm going to start putting. I've got 4 of these bumper pull double axle trailers that I'm going to modify as storage facilities, and I'm going to seal up their roofs really well, close off the windows, and put security doors on them that I can lock up, and we'll have that all ready to clean out the buildings in the garage and all everything, my room and everything, and be able to put all that stuff into storage container, my own storage trailers, and just in case, we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. So anyway, that's it for this week. I don't know what to even call the show, but it is another one of those, whatever it is. I just want to thank everybody for coming and listening to these. I hope they're at least somewhat interesting, and I don't know. Well, I'm not real funny, so I'd like to be funnier. But it is my opinion only. You don't have to approve of it or like it. You don't even have to listen. If you don't like it, just turn it off, and don't listen to any more of these. And if the viewers of me on YouTube talking to a microphone and all you see is the side of my head is disturbing to you, then maybe you don't want to watch those either. But anyway, you guys all have a great evening. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And, maybe I'll set up a music show and I'll play some music and all that. I think I like to do a little broadcasting, so we'll just work it out from there. Maybe work up a little dinner in between. And you guys have a great, great day. And thanks for checking out Broadcast or Die on Mixcloud. Another one of Jay's different shows. I don't know what you can call it. You guys have a great day. We're out of here.